for Christ himself.
For Christ himself, baby.
Fucking cheers, everybody. Welcome back to the Just Trash podcast. I am one of your co-hosts, Shiloh. This is Sky. He just beer blonde for you. To the face. Didn't even... So casual about that. I'm going to drink my beer. It's a Guinness. This is a day after St. Patty's Day.
I know. What's up with that? You're liking the Guinness?
You know what's funny is I've always liked Guinness. I just didn't think about drinking it until yesterday because St. Patty's Day.
Jasovich. Oh, brother.
Great things.
We might have some traffic tonight coming through and about. Just to let you guys know. It's going to be fun, though. It's going to be good.
Oh, yeah. But I've always liked Guinness. I just didn't really think about...
Well, we used to slam them at CC Dub, remember? Chris would he'd always have Guinness in the fridge, and we'd be like, fuck, because we drank like Coors Light and shit at the time.
Yeah, Budweiser and Bud Light. And
yeah.
No, but I like Guinness. I haven't really thought about drinking it until yesterday, St. Patty's Day. I was like, it's Irish beer.
You're fine.
Indulge.
Traffic is fine.
We enjoy traffic around here.
Yeah. We got a house full of yuppies, dude.
Yep. So you're gonna have to deal with that. This
No.
ain't the perfect podcast. This is
what you see is what you get, baby.
Remember that conversation we had in the first episode or the first video episode of how when you see someone that's wearing the same thing as you and it's like you gotta kill them. In that video, did you notice we were wearing just white? And I like how we didn't acknowledge it the first time.
No, we didn't acknowledge it. We didn't acknowledge it even after we said that. We didn't acknowledge it the whole episode.
We didn't acknowledge it until the video came out. Me and you were like,
we're a little wet
when we were kind of like doing a post-review watch, we were like, we're both wearing the same thing as we're talking about.
I know, and then the second attempt for the video episode, the one that didn't make it to air, we both wore our bubble jackets. That was not planned.
Yeah. So this could have been the third video of us matching.
This might have been planned, but
we're
gonna keep doing it.
The other two were not. The other two were not.
The other two were not.
Do you want to show them off? Do you want to show off the? I mean, they're Bulls jerseys, but he's got the Pippen.
They get it, dude.
I got the Rodman.
They get it, dude.
Shit is fucking going crazy.
Yeah, I mean, our Jordans. He's at home right now.
Yeah,
taking care of the little Jordans.
Yeah. Little Jordans. Yeah.
See, that'll make Antoine feeling good. After the last episode.
Oh, little shit brown.
This quick. He doesn't want it to catch on either.
Oh,
that's the funniest part about
it's
it.
Catching
that
on.
is the funniest part about it, though. He's like, "Fuck, it's gonna catch on." And I'm like, "Dude, it might." But if it does, you have to rock with it.
I was laughing editing the video, watching it back, and then putting some of those little edits in. Oh, it was so good.
The poop emojis.
You saw that. All right,
the poop emojis were nice. They just like flashed real quick, but they were nice.
Did you see where I put the subtitles of Little Shit Brand? I thought that was fucking hilarious.
It was great.
If you liked it, I hope you liked it because I spent some time with that.
We're on TikTok now. We've been talking about it.
Yes.
Talked about it in the audio apps on Spotify. But we're finally there.
Just Trash Podcast, baby. What else would it be?
Just Trash Podcast on
the TikToks.
The TikTok.
So if you want to see some little clips of what I think are the funniest moments, because I be doing the editing. So what I plan on doing is just taking the funniest moments or a little segment, or maybe the most interesting segments of the podcast, clipping it, and then putting it on the TikTok. So if you maybe don't want to watch the whole thing, which you should, you just want to see a little snippet, jump on there.
Fucking Johnny back there whipping in the kitchen.
Fucking fishing crew. It's a shirt.
He's a man, dude.
Is the man.
Dude, he's cooking up tri-tip steak. Well, that's same thing. Same. See, we're
cooking fish.
Dude, this is a hot cast.
Salmon and trout and cod
and fish.
Yeah, he's cooking.
No, he's getting down, dude. He's doing chicken, steak, fucking mashy taters. Mashy taters, dude.
Some taters.
We might get another lunchtime in, maybe.
Oh, that'd be good.
I don't know. It probably won't be done, I imagine, until we're done.
Yeah, me either. No.
Dude, after this, though? Nice meal? A nice meal after the cast?
We'll talk about it after. I'll tell you how we can put it in.
All right.
I'll tell you how.
Okay.
But besides that, I've been meaning to talk to you. Or this just kind of came to my mind. Not me meaning to. Let me rephrase that. This just came to my mind. I love the candle. I was talking with some peeps. They also love the candle.
I think it's good for the cast.
I think so, too. But my
Visually,
thing
it's
is,
peaceful. It's nice. It's
what are we gonna do when this candle runs out? Like, where'd you get this candle?
we get another candle.
Do we get the same candle, or is it just a
I
different?
mean, dude, what are we working with here? We're working with Moonlight Starry Night. You want to know why? Because we're shooting for the stars, baby. What's up, baby? Let's go. Shit. Hey, my name's Zed. I'm just here to fuck.
What was that joke you said earlier? You're something about .com.
Oh, dude, yeah. Fuck, dude.
He was signing into his email.
My email's not at .com, dude. It's at .com. Shit. Fuck, man.
Oh.
What did I say after that, man? Fuck, that was greatness.
Oh, I was. What did you say?
I said something like, "Ain't nobody fucking with me."
Yeah, ain't nobody. Oh no, they love to hate me.
Oh no, yeah. No, it's like, hey man, you can catch my email at .com, bro, not .com. Ha, shit, they love to hate me. Dude, that's got to be the most dickheaded shit to ever say. They love to hate me.
They love to. People love to hate me.
People love to hate me, bro.
You know what's funny is I'm at the point in my life now where, like, when I run into those kind of people, like, it's hard for me not to laugh.
I embrace the moment. I'm like, I'm gonna soak this in.
Yeah.
Because
I'm talking about
we make
this
fun
later.
of that shit.
I'm talking about
We've
this
made
later.
fun of this shit forever, dude.
Yeah, just people. I don't
Oh, look, big man flexing.
know. Oh, big man flexing.
Johnny, give him a roar. Oh, they picked that up.
Oh yeah.
We just got new neighbors too.
Oh really?
Oh yeah.
The Jeebus.
The Jeebus.
The G.
We had a gay Christian man living next door. Nothing wrong with him. He was awesome.
It's conflicting.
In ways, but you know, it's 2022.
At least he has faith. I
New
guess.
Testament
me and you are both,
stuff. I
Me
think
and you are both men who do not have.
I have no knowledge of the church.
Yeah.
I mean, I have slight knowledge, but
I mean, I have slight knowledge too, but even then, I'm kind of like, yeah, I don't believe.
oh, wait, you drug my ass to church a couple times.
Oh yeah, the potluck.
The potluck was the shit. But
You
there was a
can't-
couple times they didn't have the potluck. You remember that? We got asked out of the potluck one time. I was not down for that.
I think
shit.
it's because we got in trouble for some bullshit.
I think we were running around,
Probably.
and we were wearing
It's in the mountains.
we were wearing skull shirts
It's
too.
in the mountains. Yeah.
It wasn't the mountains.
Little demon child.
We were causing a ruckus.
The only problem was with the potluck was there's no meat. There was cheese,
There was hella cheese.
but no meat.
No meat.
I don't know what that is. Was that veg? I don't know the difference. One's vegetarian, one's vegan.
Fondue. I think vegetarian. You're still fucking with milk and shit.
Like dairy, like cheese and all that. And one is
No, vegan. No, I think vegan is
How the
straight.
fuck
Like
does it
vegan,
work?
vegan is straight like no cheese. I think like no milk, nothing to do with like animal shit.
I don't know. Either way, we munch everything.
Dude, there's a type of vegan where they just eat shit out of the trash.
What?
Yeah.
Is that vegan though? That sounds like just
Homeless.
trash.
Just trash. Let's go. Let's fuck LFG.
LFG baby.
Dude, fucking. Have you seen? It's been. I don't know why. I just find it hilarious. But holy shit! I see a beer I left up there. Full beer. Anyway.
Just serious conversation.
Serious
Holy
conversation.
shit!
Serious conversation. Quick distraction. No.
Fucking squirrel.
No, but I think it's been funny since Tom Brady like announced his comeback. He's been saying LFG on a lot of shit.
I was just about to say that. When you said LFG, it reminded me of that.
Of Tom Brady.
Well, because I think it's funny because the last episode of the podcast with you and Antoine literally brought that up of like how Tom Brady retired and it's crazy. And literally a week later after that podcast.
Oh, dude. No, what's crazy is, have you heard about this? The guy that paid $500,000
yep.
for the last touchdown
that
or
Brady threw.
football like ever touched by Brady, and then like a week later, homeboy's like, "I'm back. I'm not fucking leaving."
Dude, not even a week later. No, he bought the football the day before. The next day, Brady was like, "I'm not retired."
Brady probably heard about it, and out of his like cockiness, he was like,
Yeah.
I'll throw another touchdown."
I've heard so much of shit though, and it's hard to decipher what's real and what's not. Because I saw something on like an ESPN or bullshit article, and it said something like how LeBron and him were texting, and LeBron, like it was after LeBron like had scored like 50 points or something, and he's like, "Yeah, see, this is why us goats should never stop or something. We still running this." And then Brady replied with something.
I feel like that's bullshit. I feel like they're not boys at all.
Yeah, right.
I don't see that.
Or at least they're not real boys.
They've definitely like
It's
talked
just like
or given
goats.
respect, but I don't
yeah.
see them being friends
Yeah, but I can see that text going down
for sure.
because I can see LeBron being like,
Reaching out to his people, be like, "Hey, let me get," you know what I mean?
"Yeah." I mean, it's LeBron. I'm sure he has Brady's number.
They had their people contact each other
I recently
and hook up the phone call.
I think recently during his little probably the shortest retirement ever. I think I seen him. He was at a soccer game. I think he said what's up
I'm
to
gonna
like
puff the
Cristiano
hashish.
Ronaldo. Oh yeah, go for that. I'm gonna puff your nicotine stick. Hot cast though, bro. Hot cast.
Dude, this is hot, dude. We're turning this shit fucking upside down on these bitches.
Upside down. If I can bear with, because I'm new at this editing. If I can make if I can get the editing right, I'm gonna put it where it flips upside down. You know what I mean? We got this motherfucker flip upside down,
and then reverse.
If not, then it just stayed the same. Fuck y'all. It might have been too much.
It'd be great if it just stays the same.
I think I might just leave it for the comedy purposes. You know what I mean?
It'd be crazy though if you could like shape your head and your head just turns upside down. Dude, that'd be sick, dude. You're upside down. Your beard just
upside down, dude. Oh yeah, by the way, I got a new cut today, bro.
I know, dude.
You liking this?
I know, dude.
How are y'all liking this? Pretty good.
I mean, dude, you always got the fresh cuts, dude.
Thank you.
I mean, even when you show up, you'd be like, "I need a haircut." I'm like, "Man, you're still doing like way better."
Well, you know what's funny is I was telling my barber today too.
I'm getting the moles though. I'm gonna get the moles.
Oh, are you?
I'm gonna.
Well, because I was talking to my barber because he was getting my beard, and like I was telling him, I was like, "Man, I gotta have my boy come in here so you can kind of like maybe clean his up a little bit, and maybe not this short because I'd imagine you want it maybe a little longer."
Nah, I mean, come on, bro.
But he could still get you like a lineup.
The ferocity.
But he can still get you a lineup to where you still have the
this
leg.
shit.
But he could have it to where like it's clean like this where you have the line.
Yeah, man.
And I was telling him about it because I was like, he has a similar facial hair to me, and he hasn't wanted to been touching it because last time he fucked it up and he just shaved it and he hated himself for it.
And he was a brutal 2 months, just beluga well face.
And he was like, he's all just have him come in or what's up, and he probably give you a cool deal.
I'm down, man. It's not that fucking Nicky dude, right?
No, different guy.
Dude, I even hate following that guy. I hate his stories. I still watch him, and I hate him.
I don't know what happened with him, man. I really don't know.
He just seems like he's out traveling doing shit.
I think he honestly is just living life.
I think he just got too big.
Dude, not even on haircuts. He actually is a really good gambler.
Oh,
which is funny because
he's always in Vegas, so I could see that.
Yeah, no, he's a really good gambler. And you know what's funny is he kind of just got into it, like just randomly. Like he had some buddies that were into gambling, so he went to gamble with them. He said he'd kick their ass, take all their money, and then he went into a tournament, bro, won it, got like $6,500 or $7,500 from it, and then dude, it wasn't short after that where I didn't hear from him again. And I hit him like 3-4 times, and I wasn't trying to bug the guy.
So now he's like, I'm balling. Yeah, no, I hit him up because I was trying to get a haircut. I was trying to get a nice.
I mean, I thought we were cool. I've been to his house many times for the cuts. I've seen his kids. I helped him. He actually gave me a free cut one time because I got off work, and he was like, because he doesn't have a truck or anything, he has like a car. Because he was buying a trampoline. He's all, you think you can meet me at so-and-so, like Big Five or some shit like that? And he's all, just roll up in your truck. He's all, load it up in your shit, and then just take it to my pad. He's all, because it won't fit in my shit. He's all, I'll give you the cut for free. And I'm like, obviously, like, I was already going to go.
Yeah, that's exclusive as fuck.
And his house was on the way because that's when I was living with Desert's mom.
Yeah.
He lives on that side of town, so it wasn't like out of the way or anything. Mm-hmm. So I was like, fuck yeah. You know what I mean? Like, what's like, that's cool.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
So I don't know. Like,
free cut? I mean,
I don't have no bad blood with him.
Just for wasting a little bit of gas?
Yeah. I don't have no bad blood with him. I wish he would have said something.
See, dude, I almost had like a similar thing with like my tattoo guy. Remember I had a good like tattoo guy at one point. He did the little peep and then he did the fucking arm piece. Like we was cool. Like I was sharing his music and shit on Instagram.
Like becoming like actual like.
Yeah, like I felt like, dude, we went to the bar after he did which one was it? The peep. After he did the peep, we went to the bar, dude. We chilled for like an hour or two, like having beers and shit, having a good old time. And then like after Pops died and shit, I scheduled to get some tats done, and I had the money. But fucking, like, dude, some shit was going. I could have went, man. Like, you know what I mean? I could have been late, but like, I hate being late. Mm-hmm. I hate being late to shit. I'd rather cancel than be late. You know what I mean?
It depends on how late. Coming from someone,
dude, I was already
coming from someone
like an
who's
hour
worked
late.
in dental and in the car industry.
I was already like an hour late. So
hour late?
Like,
no.
Yeah, dude, I was like, fuck,
honestly,
man.
you're kind of a
dude. I just got home. I was still in my work clothes. I was like, fuck, like I got to shower, but I was like, I mean, I guess I don't have to shower, but. I mean, it was more like a mental thing than anything.
Life and shit happens, but honestly, you were kind of already a dick for being an hour late.
Yeah, dude.
And not saying anything. Because you should have said something the moment you knew you were going to be late.
And I didn't want to give him a whole fucking 2-paragraph type of thing. I was just like, dude, I can't fucking make it. Can we do it tomorrow? Like, you know what I mean? Like I got family shit going on. Like,
I just never since
I just kept it at. And then, dude, he hit me with a hard line, man. He was like, I can't fucking tattoo flakes, bro. I'm sorry. Can't tattoo you anymore. I was like, damn, son.
Really?
Straight up. Just straight stiff arm.
Damn, fuck that.
Yeah, I mean, bro.
I'll believe it. Right. I know how to do it.
Oh, you figure it out?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, let's change the topic.
Stone cold.
Okay.
This podcast ended before it even started.
This is what you came for. This is what we play for.
Appropriation.
Yeah, dude.
That right there, man, was a violation.
If you're offended, get away.
No, but damn, that's harsh. That's harsh, bro. That's harsh.
Dude, it was a straight stiff arm. I was like,
did you say anything
damn,
back?
Man. I just thought, I mean, yeah, I felt like a bitch actually kind of about it now, but I don't know. I felt bad, dude, because I felt like we were hella cool. Like, because we talking shit too, like, you know what I mean? On some boy shit and be like, hey, man, let's hit the bar again, or you know what I mean? So I was like, fuck, dude. Like, I don't know if he was just in a mood that day, or you know what I mean? Or it was also like, I know the shop is closed now because I've driven by it a couple times.
Well, then fuck him.
Yeah, and I think maybe I don't know. Maybe he was just going through something, and
yeah,
fucking, and then he was being a dick, you know. But I mean, whatever.
Fuck him.
He's still like he's a pretty good artist though, man. I did like it.
I know,
but still, kind of a dick.
Not to put a judgment on people or anything or a stereotype, but honestly, like for me, it's like the stereotype and the typical thing is like tattoo people are kind of douches.
Dude, that's actually like very true. Like they kind of all are
major divas. You know what I mean?
Like and like they also
act like gods.
They also work in like body art, so like piercings and shit.
Yeah.
So like, you know what I mean? They get to do shit. They think they're just like the man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I mean, like they're cool.
It's like, don't get me wrong, respect to your craft, but it's like.
But dude, you're a dime a dozen these days.
Yeah.
It's easy to go get a tattoo, a mediocre tattoo. I have a couple. Like, it's easy.
Yeah, I mean,
like my Rick's cool, but it's not that cool.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I get the whole thing of like work and time is money and all this other random blah 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 political PC bullshit. I get it, but a lot of y'all are douchebags. Come on, come on. I'm a douchebag, but I'm not that douchebag
all the time.
I'm not that douchebag. Am I that douchebag?
I think if you acknowledge it though, you aren't really a douchebag. The real douchebags don't know they're douchebags. They're just like, I'm fucking killing it. They're like, my name is Zane. I hit the gym at 4 a.m. every day for fucking 7 hours. No, like,
I am God's gift.
Yeah.
I am what Hitler wanted.
I am what Hitler perfected.
Yeah.
Like,
what he was striving for.
Except I'm not racist because I slay everybody.
Like, I don't slay one. I don't slay just the Jews. I slay them all. Women, children, black, white.
This podcast is out of control right now.
Getting crazy.
This podcast is out of control.
Oh, man. Oh, I gotta fucking fart.
Dude, what have we become? Dude, we hit the big screen and we just fucking lost it, dude.
Fucking went off the rails,
went
bro.
Straight to our heads, dude. Real early.
Like I said, man, just fucking. It ended before.
How was your day, though, dude?
Good. Work was okay. I'm more worried about tomorrow because it's Saturday, and Saturdays are the busiest day, and I'm gonna be by myself, so it's not like I'm gonna have anyone like if I like get kind of in a pickle, because I'm still in my training mode, and
you're saucing down some Guinnesses tonight.
Yeah. I was saucing some Guinnesses last night, but I only had like 4 or 5, and honestly, I got real tired. I got real comfy. And I went to bed.
Oh no, that's great, dude. That's awesome. That's a good night right there. Like when you can munch some, you take down like 5 or 6 beers, and you're just fucking out.
Keep it cool.
Yeah, dude.
Keep it cash. I'm not gonna lie, though.
That's funny, dude. People are like, that's not cash, bro. Like a beer with dinner, 2 beers. Like, nah, fuck 2 beers. That's a headache, bro. I get a headache. I get 2 beers.
Also,
that's probably alcoholism.
We need to normalize, and I think it already is normalized. I just don't think people talk about it a lot. Shower beers.
I do it all the time.
I love shower beers.
I do it all the time.
Just love taking me a beer, dude. Sometimes I'll take
an ice cold one.
You ever take a beer in there, and but not drink it, but you just
let her simmer.
Yeah.
Let her sit.
Or will you ever go throughout the whole shower and not drink it,
And then you get out.
and then you drink it?
Yeah. You drink it before you get out of the bathroom.
Well, sometimes you take it. Well, I like to take it in there because I'm like, well, if I just want the option. You know
That
what I mean?
too,
I just
yeah.
want the option.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't necessarily want it. But
Especially if you got some tunes going too.
But what if I change my mind mid shower? Then I got to dry off.
And want to take a
get
swig.
shower. You know what I mean? If I take it in there, you know what I mean?
Especially if you got like a counter close to the curtain situation. You know what I mean? You just reach out, grab her, be like, bam,
Exactly.
put her back.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes you take a few in there. Depends on how long you plan on taking a shower.
You take long fucking showers.
Oh, in general, even without the beers. Even without jerking my gherkin, like, dude, I just like the shower, dude. It's a nice, for me, it is a realm to where I can just get away. And
like, dude, you ever get your own pad, dude? Like, you should build like your own sauna. You because you could build up like a side room with like just some fucking, you know, you can frame out some wood and all that shit. Like, you can make your own sauna.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'd be for
You
it.
seem like a sauna dude because you take long fucking showers.
I could see myself being a sauna dude too, in a hot.
I could see you doing like some Joe Rogan shit, doing that hot yoga, where he's in that fucking, you know, he posts some pictures where he's all fucking looking crazy and shit.
He's like fucking near death, like
yeah, he's all 225 degrees and he's all whoa.
Yeah, I'm on the verge of death, but I
You
never
ever-
feel more
you ever
alive.
Talk about that shit in the podcast, dude. He's always like fucking. He's always all. It's just like your body is telling you no, and you're becoming the boss of your own brain. Like you're like, dude, what the fuck, dude? Like,
I love Rogues, bro.
dude, Rogue is the man, but he's insane.
I fucking. Love
I started
Rogues.
watching Fear Factor, dude.
like some of the.
I just started the show from season 1.
You're just like, isn't it crazy?
No,
seeing
dude,
Joe?
it's actually fun to watch.
Oh,
the
I mean,
first
they
the
were
first
amazing.
episode is kind of like whatevs.
Those show that Fear Factor was amazing.
Oh, dude, no, it's great. But it's funny because he's a comedian.
Mhm.
Like when you watch it, because you got to remember like shit like that back then, like scare tactics. It was all like scare tactics kind of deal. You know what I mean? The camera shots.
Another great show.
But also there's cheesiness.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So there's obviously cheesiness to the show.
Mhm.
Like they're in like this weird like.
and this is also
Western-
like early 2000s. Like
yeah, 2001.
yeah.
So like this is like they got this cheesy thing where like they're in this like movie western town shooting this thing. They got to get dragged by a horse. So like everybody's in leather like jackets. You know what I mean?
They're having like skits.
Yeah,
like,
kind of.
in
Yeah,
between,
yeah.
in between
to
actual,
sauce it up.
Yeah,
But you got to remember like Joe Rogan's in on it because he's got to be the host. So he's like, you know, being a host, but he's also a comedian. So he's being a prick too. Like
yeah.
he roasts, like he makes jokes, but like he does it in the best way. Like
And it's crazy to see Joe Rogues in like
there's this one black chick and she's like, ain't nobody better play with me. And she says it like 4 different times. And then like it's almost about to go to like a commercial break because they're about to get off the truck to go like start the shit.
Mhm.
And Joe Rogan's all, just so you guys know, don't play with her. And it just goes to commercial. It's like, dude, it's but dude, it's so snarky, but it's fucking great, dude.
It's funny seeing young Joe Rogues with his hair and everything.
Well, yeah, with his terrible hair.
Yeah.
Goated though.
Man looked good though too.
Dude, me and the lime, the stiffer,
Mhm.
we got fucking the limester, the lime master on Lime Street. There you go.
On Lime Street.
That's a good enough plug. He I don't know, dude, we were just chilling the other night. You know what I mean? Both of our girls were gone and shit. And I don't know, dude, we just got into like this loophole of just like Joe Rogan calling out Carlos Mencia. And we just watched all the footage and then like, cause I don't even know how we got to it, bro, to be honest. Like we were just buzzing.
Like you were just
going through
the rabbit hole.
Dude, yeah, dude, we went through like a 4-hour rabbit hole of this shit.
Yeah.
So we watched like a whole breakdown and like everything that happened, everything Carlos did. And then he went on like Bobby Lee's podcast, Tiger Belly,
Mm.
and like they confront him about it and like he's still playing it off, you know what I mean?
Well,
He's
Carlos
still
Mencia, he fell off the face of the earth, but because of all that.
he's still playing it, but he's playing it from the role to where like I never knew I was taking jokes.
No, it's
That's
such
his whole
bullshit
thing.
because it wasn't.
That's his whole spiel in the nutshell.
But it wasn't like he took shit from Joe Rogan. He took shit from
Ari,
bunch
fucking
of other
all kinds of people.
dude.
He would sit in the back of open mics with a tape recorder or a notepad, and people would shine a light
Mhm.
to flash him down and be like, "Nah, get it. Like
Mhm.
he's out there. I'm not doing jokes right now."
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, it was bad. From my note, it was bad. And like whenever there would be a
And
special,
you can watch like they have video breakdowns of it on YouTube and shit where you
Mhm.
can watch the jokes he did and like where they've been done before, dated wise.
Mhm. Yeah, because he took some of what's his name?
But dude, I got way deep into them. Like 4 hours of just drunk. Like, dude, this is crazy. Like, but like he and then like just getting mad at him too, though. You know what I mean? Because he doesn't really acknowledge it. Like he kind of does at one point, but then like he just keeps riding this coattail of, oh, well, I didn't know it was subliminal. Like
that is pretty infuriating.
Yeah, man, to ride it so hard, just to try to hold on to that. Like I feel like he'd get more famous if he acknowledged it and apologized, kind of like how Dane Cook did. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like there's that joke on the Louis show, on the Louis C.K. show, Louis, where like Dane shows up in the show and like they talk it out a bit, but it's like a joke, kind of in the same thing. Like so, what they've made peace. You know what I mean? Like that they've already made peace up to that point, but it's a joke. It's they're good enough to make it a joke in. The person who he stole it from TV show. Like that's how that should have went.
I'm just thinking like, so say like if you're a comedian, right? And before you get on set, like imagine like him or just someone else getting on set and doing like jokes that you were going to do.
Yeah. Like after they saw you, like,
no, not even after, they go before you, but let's say like you've been to like other places with them or something, or they've been in.
Yeah. So you've been around them. They've seen your material.
Yeah. But let's say this night, they're in front of you, and then they use like maybe quite a bit of material that you had going forward that night.
Yeah, like verbatim.
Like, bro, you'd be sitting there like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no. Then you have to.
Like, would you even go on stage at that point? Like,
I feel like you'd have to, man. You still have to go up there raw and try some shit or something.
Yeah.
Pull
some shit out of the bag, or you call them out.
I've heard a lot of people say like when you're doing like the open mic scene and shit, like usually crowd. Well, I know, like, in some certain situations, crowd work will kind of shut down the show a little bit. Yeah. If you do it early on, because then the crowd's more interactive and people can't get out their bits.
Yeah. It kind of fucks with the flow of
things. So I feel like, I mean, that might weigh over your head when you walk into that. You know what I mean? But I don't know yet, dude. I still don't know. I got to get out there, man. I've seen a couple things at, some of the local breweries. They do, like, an open mic night every now and then. Mm. But they do like music and shit too, and like other like performances, like artistic performances besides comedy. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, dude, I don't know if I can follow like music. You know what I mean? Yeah. If I do, dude, my opening joke would have to be like, man, so this sucks now, huh? You know what I mean? I'd have to just acknowledge, be like, so that shit is way cooler than what I'm about to do. Like, I mean,
y'all vibe that. You're not about to vibe
have
this.
Like preferences or like not preferences. What the fuck? Stupid. I do have ideas. I do have bits that I've been working out for the past couple months. I just kind of did myself, and I mean they're unique. Like, you know what I mean? It's shit about me. Yeah, and I don't know, man. I think I can do a 5 minutes. It's all about just doing it though, like being able to do it.
Yeah, just a solid 5 minutes.
Yeah, and I gotta learn how to work it out. I mean, obviously that's what the whole fucking deal is. You know what I mean? But
I may have to bring it up.
I want to so bad, though, bro.
I may have to bring it up at some point in this podcast, because I know I've done it before in the audio version. I think I've had to have on Anchor, when we were exclusively on Anchor.
Are we doing a throwback, dude?
Yeah, well, back when I shit.
We should shout out Anchor, too, if you want to go back and listen to the audio eps. We're on Anchor at Just Trash Podcast. We're on Spotify at Just Trash Podcast. That's all the older audio episodes that we did since we've started doing video episodes. But now we're I don't know.
We're in a transition.
Yeah, we're kind of transitioning, so we'll see. We'll see what the future holds. We further audio episodes on Spotify might end up being under Just Trash TV. We'll see. We'll see how to work that out later.
Yeah, for sure. I'm sure I could just take the audio of.
I think if I take down, I think I can take it off Anchor. So if I take it off Anchor, I think that takes it off Spotify as well.
Okay. My only thing is, man, I don't know if I want to take it down. If it deletes anything, I wouldn't want to, just because we have a very old one with Sean on the podcast.
Oh, we have two, dude.
Yeah. And it's like those are kind of time.
Yeah, so capsules. maybe we'll have to just change it up to keep those. We'll keep those as like, Old Testament archives or some shit.
If you don't know, just R.I.P. in the comments. Or
R.I.P. the boy. You can check it out. I think it's episode 23, I believe. But it's in the title. You'll see it. It says Sean came through. And there's a part 1 and part 2. Yeah. But that was our good boy that passed about almost 2 years ago now.
Doesn't feel that long, man. It does not feel that long.
Same Him and Pops, dude.
And his Pops.
Fucking 2 weeks apart?
2 weeks apart.
Crazy.
Yeah. R.I.P. to both of them, dudes. Cheers to the fucking that.
Soldiers.
We're back,
Sweet.
baby.
What up, dude?
Once again, you missed conversations. You missed things. Oh, and I'm drinking a Corona now and not a Guinness. I ran out of Guinness.
Multicultural.
Yeah.
You gotta love it.
Irish and Mexican.
Irish. Yeah, whatever. Fuck.
Yeah, it's like as if
I fucked that
it's
up.
like as if Conor McGregor fucked Juanita.
Dude,
you
I
know?
cannot do a good Conor McGregor. I've been trying. I can't.
You just can't get it. You
I
get
can't
it
nail like that form. I could do like a normal Irish accent. I cannot nail.
You just can't get McGregor.
He's got like a unique.
He
Like,
does a proper 12 Irish whiskey. Like it's
they come to me, Joe, and they say I can't do it. Like
it's so badass though. Like when you hear him speak, I feel like that's part of. I mean obviously one of the reasons why he's became so big in the UFC.
sorry, I'm late. I just don't
give a fuck. He's so iconic, bro. Oh, you gotta love it. Love or hate him, you gotta. He be doing his thing.
I know I keep ranting on about this. I hate that he has to come back and just get a title shot. I don't even know if that's 100% yet, but we'll see.
We'll see.
Hold on. All right, we're gonna get into that story that you want to talk about. But hold on. I want to talk about this real quick. So Dana White came out and stated that he's looking for John Jones's pick. So and Francis Ngannou is going to be out for at least 8 months because of his knee surgery.
Yeah,
So
injuries,
dude, we could get the boy for an interim belt challenge, either against like Cyril Gane or Stipe. But I don't know. I heard the next big heavyweight matchup before that is going to be Tai Tuivasa versus Stipe. And
I
I'm
heard
like,
that
let's
too.
fucking
I
go,
heard that too,
dude.
bro.
Tai Tuivasa, that's the
Honestly,
boy.
that'd be-
Shui Vasa.
That'd be his biggest. That honestly,
Dude,
would-
the Derek Lewis knockout was crazy.
Yeah, but Derek Lewis he been sloppy, bro.
He has been.
He been sloppy.
He has been, but he's got like he was piecing him up, like. But Ty was
Yeah.
taking it, like.
But my
if he
thing
can take
is,
that
but
power,
my thing is Stipe. He has power, but he's also very disciplined. Derek Lewis is not disciplined. Derek Lewis is like, I'm gonna swing for the fucking fences. Stipe, he's strategic.
and see, Tai Tuivasa just started getting like disciplined.
Yeah. So
Just
my
started
thing
doing
is
ground
like if
And more grappling.
this is his biggest,
Yeah, if he can do this, like
competitor.
it'll be like a superstar
because
story.
I think Stipe is still like he still has championship talent.
Dude, if he
bro.
beats Stipe and Tai Tuivasa goes on to fight John Jones for the interim title belt,
the heavyweight division would be back on the map, I think.
dude, they just need John Jones back. Even if he loses, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He might even get more fans because he loses, like because it humbles him a little bit. And even if he wanted to go back down, he can go back down to light heavyweight and eventually maybe fight Izzy.
Yeah. Who's Izzy fighting again? He's fighting someone. He already signed, right?
Cannoneer.
Cannoneer. I'm looking forward to that fight. That's a good fight.
Cannoneer.
That's a good
See,
fight.
I don't know.
Look
I
forward
feel like
to.
it's kind of bullshit though, because Izzy was like talking about he's all want to fight like 4 to 5 fights this year. And like
That's a lot of fights.
he's not fighting again until like July.
Yeah, that's a lot of fights, bro.
And he
Short
is a
amount of time.
champion, so like he can't like you got to take at least like what 8 weeks.
I don't know. He's got to put in the work. I need to see a finish, bro. I need to see a finish in this next fight.
He's got to start being. He's not the style bender no more.
Well, he's not,
He's more like the style dodger.
or more like just the style piece you up and then
And then like
I'm out.
I'm gonna work this out for 5 rounds and
Yeah.
win by decision. Like,
Yeah. But I think he knows that. I think he's been getting the criticism, and you know what? I think he's gonna show out.
And
this
Dana
next
White
fight.
used to be like more on people about that shit, man.
He used to.
Like, don't worry. I mean, I think maybe because he's, I don't know, just making more money.
Well, I think because
with
UFC is
viewership.
where it is now. Because before you got to
Maybe
think, then the
if
UFC.
you watch the whole 25 minutes, they probably make more money.
I don't think so, man. Because
You don't think so?
Well, because it's a pay-per-view.
It's already paid for.
You don't make money off of
It's already paid for.
the viewership. Yeah, it's already paid for. You know what I mean? You don't get. It's not like Fox or NBC where you get paid based off of how many people are viewing.
Let me ask you this. I think this is real. I think this could be real good and controversial for us to like talk about too, because we don't really ever talk about this.
Mm.
Do you think shit be fixed? Sometimes.
Ooh, that's a good question. Wow, yeah, we never had this conversation.
Like honestly, like all of the biggest.
and
I mean, like
I feel like some.
like some of the biggest things that have ever happened.
I feel like it's
like the knee to Askren.
I feel like it's idiotic to think that it has never happened.
Well, I mean, it used to happen for sure, a lot.
I don't think so now,
But now-
though, man. I don't think so now.
I don't think so sometimes.
The reason why is
but
because
every now and then there's like a couple.
the only reason why I think not is because I feel like because shit crazy shit just happens, and especially in the world of MMA, anything can happen in a blink of an eye. So when anything crazy does happen, it's so easy to be like, that's fake. It's so easy to be like, that felt rigged. You know what I mean? Honestly, I feel like you just got to take it for face value, and you just got to enjoy it. I feel like it's better to just, believe in the process. You know what I mean? Just believe that it's real.
And I mean, I'm not even being like over, like, I'm not trying to be drastic about it or anything, like, you know what I mean? But I think I don't know. Sometimes, I mean, it's definitely a thought, but it's more like conspiracy theory type shit. You know, because nowadays they are like super on it. Like John Jones, arguably the GOAT. Like straight up. Hands down. He's been fucking fined for that shit and busted for all that shit. So, I mean, if he's getting busted, then maybe they are on their shit.
Yeah, because, I mean, don't you think arguably the
but
best
I mean, like
fighter...
that fight with Petr Yan and Aljamain. Like, he was beating the shit out of him. He was winning that fight. He didn't need to do that.
Yeah, but I feel like that kind of comes... Like, see, here's the thing, though, is like... I feel like you can't see it and be like, well, that was used to be like a propaganda for like a future fight. But at the same time,
how,
it's like I feel like that shows,
it pushes it because they were supposed to fight again and then it got pushed back.
I think it was real because I think like the knee and everything that just shows human error. It shows like humans aren't perfect, so like
maybe he
like
just got ahead of himself.
Yeah, exactly. You see Petr Yan, you're like, he's a veteran. He's the champ. He should know better. Blah blah blah. He's a human. You know what I mean? That was a human.
True.
You know what I mean? That so I mean, it's like
cocky move, ego.
I don't know how many times in any job or anything I've ever done.
All I know is
I'd be perfect, and it just takes one thing, you know, to kind of like throw things off the rails a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't. I mean, you've been doing your work for how long? You mean tell me you ain't never still fuck up here and there? You know what I mean?
All the time, dude.
Exactly. Like even little shit like
catch myself slacking.
Where you're like I should have caught that. You know what I mean?
All the time.
It's like I'm sure. Think about the UFC. Everything is done in a that's not even just the UFC. Like like NFL, NBA.
Oh, dude, the amount of punches to the back of the heads that don't get called upon is insane.
Yeah. I mean, and that's another thing.
But sometimes it's unavoidable. So I mean, if it's not straight back on the spine, like that's their whole deal.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. Like refs aren't perfect. People expect NFL. People are like, why is there so much no calls or calls that shouldn't have been called on the NFL or NBA or fucking UFC? It's because it's human error.
I know that's the whole thing too, man. Because like we sit here and we talk about fights, just like anybody would, you know, when you watch sports and shit like that. We're always like, what the fuck? What about this? What about that? You know what I mean?
I mean, the only way it gets better is if you put a robot.
But we understand that we're just dudes who don't know enough about it. But we know a decent amount of what they go through because we've watched it long enough. You know what I mean? We don't know personally because we haven't done it much. But we know we definitely have gone for a run and got winded, and that sucks.
Well, I used to be really into MMA as a young kid too. Remember when I used to live in the hills?
Fuck, dude, I can't remember my point. It was like
along the lines of human error.
Well, yeah. Because you know, like everybody's always at home, like, oh fuck, you could have caught that. You know what I mean?
Exactly, but it's like in the moment, and especially when you think about it from like the NFL.
Oh, I was trying to say, I know we talk about that shit a lot.
Oh yeah,
but we understand, like we do that too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not to be hypocritical, we do the same thing.
Yeah, especially that's what I was trying to say.
Especially, like I
fucking lost it.
We are the same. Yeah, we are the same people. We are those people.
Goddamn hash.
We'll be watching something. We're like, how the fuck was this not like? You know what I mean? But
yeah, dude, why didn't he block and hit him with an uppercut right now, dude? That's exactly what I would have done.
Yeah,
yeah.
But it's just
get all fired up.
But that's in the moment.
Yeah.
In hindsight, when then you're like,
yeah,
right.
Like the next day you're like, fuck, no, I see he was losing the match. Like,
yeah, or something.
Or when it goes to the decision, you're like, no, you fucking won, dude.
Lickies don't help either. You know what I mean? It really impairs your judgment.
Yeah, you're like, no, dude.
And
honestly,
he's winning. And it's different from a competitive, like athletic standpoint too, because everything's so much faster and technical. Where it's like, on some levels, it's like you understand it's basic. Like in the football, you're like, how didn't he catch it? You just catch it. But think about it. There's a difference between someone like me and you who probably runs a fucking 10-second 40-yard dash compared to someone who runs a 4.2 40-yard dash.
And that's insane.
You know what I mean? That's miles ahead. You know what I mean?
That's crazy, dude.
It's speed, bro.
That's insane, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
You'd feel the wind.
The competition. You know what I mean? Like
you would feel if you were on the track, you would feel the wind, bro, and it would put like,
bro, to think about it, bro, a lot of QBs, can throw at least 50, 60 yards in the NFL. And that is overlooked to me because it's like that. I can hardly throw over 30, 35 yards.
Yeah, I'd say yeah. Yeah.
Like, dude, think about it. Those long bombs.
And then when you start going further than that,
some of them are like 70, 80 yards. Bombs, bro.
Crazy.
And to have the accuracy, it's like a lot of like
the power, dude.
The power. Dude, like I said, 30, 35 yards, I'm pushing.
And that's practicing throwing all the time. Because, like, you ever, like, I mean, dude, we're not, like, that athletic anymore and shit. Like, we don't play a lot of sports and shit.
Maybe in our teenage
but
years.
Like, man, like, you ever just toss around the ball a little bit and, like, you overthrow something? You're like, oh, fuck. Like, oh, fuck. You're like, I'm going to feel this for the rest of the day, man.
Oh,
like,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dude, but you keep going. Like, you know what I mean? Dude, nah, these dudes don't get that. Like, they're so fucking in tune. They can launch that fucking ball. And also,
that's after that's like just like some toss around shit too.
Yeah,
now imagine
it's nothing.
Now imagine a quarterback.
It's backyard bullshit.
Now imagine a quarterback who's throwing God knows how many passes in practice, how many passes in the off season, and then in the
fucking 50 yards, dude.
And then a season,
60 yards,
and then a season
over like 300-yard passings or
like,
whatever?
Dude, I don't know the typical average. I wonder, like, what's the wear and tear on, like, a rotator cuff on a QB, bro? Or, like, an elbow? Tennis elbow or arthritis must be crazy for QBs.
Dude, I bet Peyton Manning's shoulders got, like, so much scar tissue, dude.
I think, man, another touchy subject, like CT.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like, bro. Like, I'm sorry, but linebackers and running backs and wide receivers that just get blown up.
And that's kind of why, like, the rules are getting so fucking touchy these days, too.
Yeah, and as much as we hate it as fans, because it does feel like a pussy league, but at the same time, it's for their protection.
Well, what's bullshit, too, man, is they'll really exploit it when games aren't popping. And then when games are hella popping and they're super important, they won't do that shit.
Mm.
They won't make the, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They won't fucking overstep on the plays or the calls.
And then there's that thing where it comes full circle. Like I said, it comes down to human error.
Yeah.
But it's like, what are you going to do to replace it? You going to put a robot?
And a lot of these refs they're geezers. A lot of these refs are geezers, dude.
Yeah.
So, I mean, to think that they don't have favoritism at all?
That's the thing, too, bro, is like, I mean, how are you a ref in the NFL, right? Like, so, like, you have to love football, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, why would you even attempt that career path? Mm-hmm. Especially when it takes so many years. I looked it up. It said you have to have at least 10 years of refereeing experience, whether it be Little League or like college or something. You have to have at least 10 years of experience in some sort of refereeing. So it's like, how do you not love the sport?
Yeah.
You know, if you're getting into that. So you have to have a team favorite, right? Or something? Or you have to have some sort of favoritism.
Jasovich.
You want to come say hi?
What's going on, boys?
You want to say hi?
To who?
Whoever may be watching this down the road.
Peeps, dude.
You show your ass. Go for it.
There you go, dude. Just check that out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The hams. Right. Oh, yeah.
So what's good? What are we doing here?
We were just talking about some sports.
Yeah, we were talking
hockey.
No, we weren't.
We were talking
actually.
UFC.
And a little bit of football.
A little bit of football.
A little bit of football. Foosball.
Right.
This is not a sports podcast, by the way. This is not a.
If you guys got hockey going on, let me know. If not, I'm gonna fuck with the fucking barbecue.
Yeah. We're not messing with a. This is not a sports podcast, by the way. Even though we did burn some time, we just love sports. We're sports guys.
The Buddy J.
Yeah, the Buddy J. Shout out to him. You saw his ass. I may have to blur that.
We will have to blur that. We absolutely have
I'll
to
put
blur
some
that.
It's called Gaussian blur.
Will it blur though?
Oh yeah, blur his ass cheeks. I can blur him. I can blur him where you wouldn't even know it's an ass.
That's great.
But I may leave it a little bit to where you kind of see the crack maybe or something. Who knows? And speaking of crack, let me get to my shit in my pants story because, like I said, this is not a sports podcast. We should.
I know, dude. I talk the fights way too much.
You do. You know, I've noticed that you love. We need to have it because the podcast is not sports. Goddamn.
No, we gotta take it.
And it's always in the second.
I gotta.
It's always after intermission too. You did it with me the first time.
I know.
You did it with Antoine the second time.
I do it all the time.
You just love to talk about the fights, especially the fights.
I love the fights, man.
Stay tuned. If you like it, we might come out with.
We gotta make an MMA podcast,
an
MMA pod.
But we gotta get this one popping first.
Oh yeah. But we'll get another.
We'll get there. We'll get another one. What were you gonna say? What, a beer? Or?
Yeah, dude. We gotta get another beer. Rocking.
You ain't got no beers in here.
I got beers right here.
I got a beer behind me. Yeah.
Come on, man. We gotta keep crushing. going hard. You got work in the morning too. That's awesome.
I do.
You're gonna be all right though. You're not going too hard.
Yeah, no. This is fine.
Then you're gonna munch too. You're gonna munch down before you get out of here.
Yeah.
Dude, we got chicken, steak, fucking mashy taters, some corn. It's gonna be fucking popping. Looks like it's probably done too.
A little flip.
Yup. All right, let's get into that poo-poo story.
Oh yeah, poo poo.
We'll bring it back, throw it back for this one. Oh shit! I didn't even drink after the cheers.
Didn't even indulge. I just was so happy. You were just. It was the jester. You loved.
I'm ready for you to tell the story again. I like this story.
I like the story too, even though I hate that it happened. But it's one of those things where, in hindsight, you're like, it's a great fucking story.
It is.
Like you could bust it out over a campfire, and it like it's a great icebreaker, or just kind of get the comedy waves flowing. Man, but it's been, what's funny is it's been, I tell it different every time because it becomes longer and longer since I relived it.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to start it now, and I've told the story many times too. So it's like I've told it to many people. But to set the playing field, if maybe y'all know it out there, maybe you don't. I know you know, like the spicy Korean hot noodles that come in a package.
Oh yeah.
The ×2 one too, the red
Oh yeah.
one, not the
That's
black
that's
one.
on all like the, what do they call it, mukbang challenge and shit.
Yeah, they're all over YouTube.
Yeah,
You
they're all
literally look
on
up
that shit.
2 times spicy noodle challenge
And
on
reels
YouTube.
on TikTok, they're all on that shit.
Yeah, so basically, I love those noodles.
It's always the ASMR.
I love those noodles. They're really fucking hot. But goddamn, are they delicious? Like the noodles are nice and thick and gummy and
Dude, they're hot, but the
flavorful.
flavor is good.
It's
And
amazing.
I've had just the normal one, not the 2 times.
The black one. Yeah.
And that one's good, but it's still fucking hot.
It's
dude.
still hot, but
But the flavor
But
is
to me,
good.
I go for the black. I eat the black one now. If I'm ever gonna eat it, I just eat the black one.
No, dude, and
Because the red one's like you need you need to have nothing
to do.
either that day or the next day.
Yeah, because
Because
dude,
you're gonna be
my,
shit.
and my stomach, dude, at this point,
Same.
like,
See, I can handle spice really well right here in my mouth. My mouth can handle spice. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm still like, fuck, it's hot.
yeah, but if I go too hard
But
on
my
some
belly,
shit,
my
yep.
belly don't agree with shit, bro.
Nah, see, and we have demolished so many, like, so much hot shit. Cheetos, hot sauce, Sprite shit.
Here,
fucking,
fine. Here, no, go
nah,
fuck
dude.
yourself.
Like, so I mean, I'll splurge every now and then. You know what I mean? Hit up some wings or hit some real spicy shit.
But if it's a regular work like weekday, and I got work the next day,
no sir,
I try to stay away from spice. I
No,
still
sir.
do because
a little
it's
bit,
like
just a little bit.
yeah,
but
I try not to go too crazy.
not enough to take me out.
Yeah, because I mean, I'd be on the shitter for 15 minutes, and sometimes you just don't have that time in the work environment to have 15
Dude,
minutes.
I hate when you take a shit because you're like, I got to get this out before I go to work. You know what I mean? Because like,
Well, bro, see, I always have to have at least like 2 or 3 morning shits.
oh yeah,
I think I do most of my shitting in the morning.
In the morning, yes.
I'll usually go all day without
I love
shitting.
how we have the same bad health
I
problems.
I may have a shit or two when I come back from work, but during work, you know what I mean?
No,
It's
it's
usually
funny too.
shits in the morning,
You
and
ever
then like shit maybe at the
You
end.
ever shit, and then you get to like you're about to get in your vehicle to leave to work, and then you gotta you feel your stomach just fucking bloop, bloop. You're
Oh,
like,
and you're like, I need to shit now.
yeah, like dude, I have to
because this
shit
might be
right
a
now.
problem on the way.
This is gonna be a problem.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of what happened when I shit my fucking pants at school because, like I said, I ate the 2 times spicy Korean noodle at home. This is when I was going to school.
Yeah.
For fucking dental, and I remember the next day my stomach was fucking killing me when we woke up. But it was like we were kind of running late, me and Des already, and we had a reputation of getting there on time. And you know, what I mean, I wanted to kind of, I'm not trying to be late to shit.
Yeah, you're trying to get there on time.
Yeah, normal shit. So, but I had my stomach's killing me, and I'm like, I'm trying to shit this stomach cramps out, and like I was shitting, and Desert's like, hurry the fuck up, like we need to go, and I'm like, oh well, I'll just start the car, I'll see you.
Oh, I guess I'm not shitting.
But
I'm
no,
just
no,
not
I was
then.
shitting, but I had to pinch it.
Oh, you're already shitting.
Yeah, but she was like, I'm gonna start the car up, hurry up, like we're already running late. So I'm like trying to shit as much as I can out during the time. But I have like I have a mental fucking clock in my head running, bro, and I'm like, fuck, I guess I feel good now, so I wipe my ass. And, oh, there's a little bit of red there. That's probably from the hot noodle, whatever. My ass is on fire.
Did you hit the infinite wipes? You kept wiping, and it's just
No.
this
It
is
really wasn't that bad. I just wiped my shit and fucking my ass was
That's
on
the
fire.
worst. So when you just keep wiping, you're
My
like,
ass
this
was
is
on
not
fire. My
doing
stomach is
anything.
hurting. I'm like, I need to go to school. So fucking I go run downstairs. We get in the car. Desiree's driving. I hop on the passenger seat. We start heading to school, and like, dude, like, not even like halfway there, I feel it like coming back, and I'm like, fuck. And like, dude, it's one of those things where like,
We're like, you have to like.
you have to.
It's
shit.
there. It's
and
just right
Desiree's
there.
like, do you want to pull over somewhere and go shit? And I'm like, no. Like, then we're really gonna be late. and I'm like, and if we stop somewhere, at like a liquor store or something, and they're like, oh, employees only or something, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
Then we're really gonna be late.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna be pissed, and I might just shit my pants in the liquor store, and then what do we do? So I'm like, no. But the whole drive there, dude, I'm like socking my I'm like clenching my ass cheeks, and I'm like socking my thighs, and I'm just I'm doing weird movements.
Sweating.
Yeah, bro.
Getting heat waves, just heat
I
flashes.
don't know why. For me, I was like socking my thighs. Like I was like, if I feel pain in my thighs, maybe I don't want to have to think about this shit. And eventually, we get to the school, and I'm like, and the school's at a mall, by the way. It's a UEI. It's a
Manchester.
Yeah, and so there's a restroom. I know where they are, and I'm like, just let me out here. Take my backpack to my classroom. Just let them know I'll be there. So Desiree lets me out. I run to the restroom, and obviously she goes parks. My backpack's with her, and the one thing about that needs to be known is that in the mall, for whatever reason, in the guys' restroom, and I already know this, there's only one stall for the shitter.
Really?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
How many euros?
Like 2.
That's a very inadequate stall.
Yeah, it's a very inadequate restroom at all.
That's terrible.
So I go in there, right?
All right, you got to at least match up two urinals, 2 shitters.
Something, bro.
You got to at least
Something,
figure that
bro.
out, bro.
You gotta give someone a.
'Cause that's, I mean, dude, like that's a kind of a ghetto mall too. So that's when you catch motherfuckers just shitting in the urinals.
This is where you catch me, because I go and I knock on the fucking the stall, and I'm like, please no one be in there, and I see the door shut, and like I'm like, oh please no, like please just like where it's shut but no one's in there type thing, and I knock on it and it doesn't move, and then I hear, I'm in here, give me a minute. And I'm like, fuck, dude. Mind you, I'm on the verge of shitting my pants from fucking when I left like the house, pretty much, like just in pain.
All right, hold on. So like, give me the whole time lapse of this. So you're already rushing into the bathroom.
Yeah,
because you have to fucking
shit.
Go. The rocket's lifting.
My
off.
stomach's hurting.
You're going to space.
So I'm like, all right, well, if someone's in there, I have to. So I go
and
out.
Give me this man's voice. I want you to give me like a good impression of this man's voice right now.
It was definitely a man's voice, and it was early in the morning, so it was definitely like fucking like, give me a minute, like type.
It was definitely a man's voice.
Oh, dude, I could have murdered this motherfucker, dude. I could have. I didn't care who was in that restroom, dude. I was like, I need to shit, bro.
Dude,
like,
it's the worst.
I never saw his face, bro, because I went out. I went outside, right? So I go outside. I'm like, fuck it. Then I'm like, I'm not gonna wait.
So you had to catch like fresh air. So you went all the way outside.
No. I just went out the door,
out
and
of the
and I
restroom.
went in the hallway because there's a hallway, and then there's like in the side of the hallway there's restrooms. So I just went out into the hallway, and I'm like waiting there because I'm like, I'm not gonna wait right out the stall. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be there like where he opens the door, and I'm like, oh, I got shit. You know what I mean? Like, so like I'm like outside like in the hall, and I'm like, dude, I'm against the wall, and I'm just there like doing like I gotta shit my pants dance, dude. I'm like, I gotta shit.
Dude, I've done that here because we only have one restroom here.
Yeah.
So I wake up at like, I wake up early. But dude, like, that's my whole thing. Like, I get up early for work. Not to cut off the story. I'm sorry.
No, it's good. It's a segment. It's
yeah. But I get up early for work. So like, and my whole thing about that is nobody's up, so I can shit like, and I can take time. Like when I take a shit, like I shit, and then like, I know more's coming, so I sit there and I chill. And fucking, you know what I mean? I make a thing out of it. I watch podcasts, a couple reels, a couple cooking videos, whatever the fuck. But dude, I hate when I wake up in the morning and I have to shit, and somebody's in the goddamn restroom, because that's what you're talking about. That dance, you're like, son of a bitch, and you're like, dude, time is the slowest, bro. You're like, dude, what the fuck? Like it's been 30 minutes, but it's only been 5.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's terrible. And so I'm out in the hallway, bro, and I'm doing that, and it gets so bad where I'm about to shit my motherfucking pants, bro. Like I am this, and mind you, the shit before.
And this isn't gonna be a turtle. This is puddles.
Yeah, this is like pancake batter.
Yeah,
but red too, because it was a hot red Korean noodle. Like spicy, like I said, when I took the first shit at home.
This is lava.
Yeah, this is lava, bro.
Lava spray.
Yeah, when I shit the first time at the pad.
If I kill a whole bag of Cheetos now, lava spray.
Yeah. This conversation kind of makes me want to shit. Isn't that weird? Do you feel your butt? Like, do you feel like I could take a shit right now?
I mean, I'm relaxing for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I might fart.
Yeah, my little one rip on the cast. But dude, I'm out in the hallway, and I'm like, I'm about to shit my fucking pants. And so, like, in my mind, I'm like, maybe if I just clench my butt cheeks together really hard with my hands. So I'm like, I got my hands behind my back, and I'm squeezing my ass cheeks together as hard as I
Both
can.
of
My
them?
hands.
You're
I'm like sandwiching my ass cheeks.
You're doing the
together.
Masvidal?
Yeah, but I'm squeezing my ass cheeks together because I'm like, I don't want to shit.
Do you think that's what he does?
No, I hope not.
That'd be hilarious, though.
He's like, I'm just gonna squeeze my ass cheeks really hard.
He's like, I'm about to shit my pants. I'm so scared.
My fucking adrenaline.
I'm so fucking
My
scared.
adrenaline is going so crazy.
I might shit my
He's-
pants.
But it got to the point where I'm shitting my pants regardless. And so, like, I flip out, and the guy's still not come out, right? So I go, and there's a woman's restroom, and I kick the door open, dude. I just kick it open. I don't give a fuck if anyone's in there at all. Mind you, they got like 4 or 5 shitters in there.
Well, yeah. Well, it's all toilets for them. Huh?
Yeah, yeah. But I was like, what the fuck? You know, I mean, I was pissed.
They get 5. We can't even get 2.
Yeah, exactly. And so I kicked the door open, and as soon as I kick the door open, shit is starting to fly out my ass.
Oh my god!
And I go to the first.
Well, yeah, you used all the energy
Yeah.
that you were using to hold
Yeah.
in.
So
fucking,
I go to the nearest.
you
stall.
release the power.
I go to the nearest stall, right, and I'm like already. I'm like in one motion, like as I open the first stall nearest to me, dude. I'm like pulling my pants down, but I'm shitting at the same time.
Oh my god,
And then
dude!
I'm backing up onto the toilet and I'm shitting, and so there's just a trail of shit. And I shit everywhere. I shit in my pants. I shit on the floor. I shit all over the toilet. And now I'm panicking. Bro. And now I am in a full blaze of what the fuck do I do? Because I'm in a mall. I need to go to school. I'm already late. And I just shit my pants and I shit everywhere. And my asshole's on fire and there's shit on my thighs. There's shit goddamn everywhere, dude. I'm in the woman's restroom. So what do? I go to the furthest stall, right? Because I'm like, I can't just leave, but I need to go somewhere to clean up. So I go to the furthest stall, and then I get my underwear and I wrap those. I take off my pants because, mind you, I'm going to school for dental, so I have scrubs on. And they're light blue. So I take the pants off, and then I take bro, and I take my shit underwear, dude, just caked in lava, cake batter shit, and I throw them on the toilet. Like they're halfway in and halfway on the toilet, so now that toilet's covered in shit. And now I'm grabbing bunches of toilet paper, and I'm trying to clean myself up. I'm like, dude, like I'm cleaning my thighs.
Hold up, man.
And the shit's in my like leg hairs and shit. It's fucking terrible. And mind you, my shorts were like green. They were the green loner shorts from when I was in middle school. So now I have a light blue scrub top on and I'm free balling in some green short loner shorts from middle school. Shit everywhere. In the women's restroom of a fucking mall. And I'm late for school.
Hold on, man. So you left the trail of shit into the stall.
There's little drips, yeah.
Into the
So even if someone went in there and they're like, oh my god, dude, it was terrible.
You can see the other.
Dude, you can see shit. As soon as you open the women's restroom, you can see shit leading up to one stall and then shit leading up to another stall. Yes. In a mall. In a mall.
You were wearing loners. You see your pants in loners. Oh fuck! I'm losing my shit.
It was so bad.
I'm losing my shit.
And so, like, after I get done cleaning, dude, it doesn't even end there, because after I get done with that, right, I'm like, now what do? I was like, I need to get the fuck out of here. But I'm like, what do I do?
I can't fucking breathe.
So I go to my car, right, and I'm like, oh, please, like, let Desiree have, like, left it unlocked. I'm just going to go chill out there. During break, Desiree's probably going to look for me. She's probably going to come back. The door's locked. So I don't know why, but I took my shit scrub pants, because they had a little bit of shit on it, but not a lot, but I had a little bit of shit on it. But I only have so many goddamn uniforms for UBI. So I kept the pants and I left them with the car. And I'm like, well, I'm not going up to my classroom because I'm not going to go.
I'm not going to class.
I'm not going to class with a light blue top scrub with my green short loaner shorts from middle school with some random ass shoes that I'm wearing and high socks. No, so I end up walking all the way to my parents' house, which is like 2 miles away. I just walked the ditch, and I was so pissed. I was so pissed. I was trying to call my parents and see if they could pick me up.
What happened with Desiree? Wasn't there like a thing that happened?
Well, she went
couldn't
to
find you or
she went to my
some
because we have breaks after every hour you have a 10-minute break. Well, she went to my class and she didn't see me. She asked me where and they were like, he never came. So Desiree starts freaking out. She said she went to the restroom and she seen a cleaning lady with a hazmat suit on.
Never showed up.
Desiree said she went to the restroom and she seen a cleaning lady with a mop and a bucket and a hat, like a face mask and shit, cleaning up shit.
A hazmat suit.
Mind you, I get to my house and I'm like hoping my
Dude,
parents.
it was probably the rankest.
Dude, it was the rankest shit I've probably ever. Dude, I pity whoever had to clean that shit because there was shit everywhere. It was spicy. It smelled. So I get to my parents' house, right? My parents aren't there. Mind you, they don't work. I don't know where the fuck either of them were.
Fuck, man.
But I hopped in the shower. And this was when I wasn't living with my parents. So Shelby comes out, and it's early in the morning. She's like, what the fuck are you doing here? I was like, I shit my fucking pants at school. I walked all the way here. So Shelby's like, holy shit. I'm like, she's like, do you want me to get you like some shorts or something? I'm like, please. And like, I get out of the shower and I see Desiree and she's like, what the fuck happened? And I'm like, oh, do I got a fucking story for you? And so I tell her, right? And she's like, what do you want to do? I was like, I want to go home.
I just want to go.
She's
home.
like, you don't want to go to school and go? No, I was like, no, I'm done. I was like,
I've had a long day.
I was like, anything after now, I was like, I'm done. I was like, I'm done.
Dude, you walked all the way from Manchester to your home, too. That's a good 45-minute walk.
Dude, it was. I was just smelling like shit free balling with a fucking light blue scrub top and short green loaner shorts.
Looking like a psycho.
Dude.
Dude, if the cops would have pulled up on you, you would have been detained immediately.
I'd been like, just fucking kill me, dude.
Dude, they would have been like, this motherfucker escaped.
Oh.
He shit himself and killed 7 people.
So eventually we go back to school.
But
now I've showered and kind of regained my thoughts, and I go to my classroom and everyone's like, are you good? And I'm like, I'm going home. And they're like, and I think Desiree had told him too, like, oh, he's in the restroom, he'll be back up. So I think they kind of assumed. I don't know. I never told him fully what happened.
They're like, he didn't make it.
Yeah, but they were like, "Are you good?" Like, because like I said, I had a perfect attendance, never missed a day, never was late. So they thought like I just murdered myself or something. So when they seen me walk
They're
in,
like, this man killed himself.
they were
in
like,
the restroom.
"They're like, are you good?" Because I told my teacher, I was like, "I'm going home," and she was like, "Are you good?" And
wait, so you went back?
Yeah,
just to tell them you're going home?
Yeah. Well, I went just so my
Dude, so they thought you were there like the whole fucking time.
Yeah. So I told my teacher, I was like, something happened.
Like you were
And I love it though because she was so like, dude, she didn't give a fuck. She was more
something happened.
She was more worried about my well-being because she was like, yeah, she was like, go home, chill out. She's like, don't even trip. She's all, I don't even care. She's all, if you need to take tomorrow off. I was like, no, I don't need to take tomorrow off. But I was like, I'm going home. I was like, tomorrow's a new day.
Oh man, dude.
And so I went home. I went to sleep, and it was a new day. I just enjoyed my day off. I just tried to forget the whole thing never happened.
Fuck, dude, that is gold.
My dad ended up calling me later that day. He's all, you came by the house and you shit your pants? And I was like, yeah, pretty fucking much.
Hey, what happened, boy? I heard you shit your pants at school.
I was like, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
So we're coming up on
that is so hilarious. You went back and was like, I'm going home. Because, dude, that means they thought you were there in the restroom the whole time. Like you were having some sort of fucking standoff. I shit my pants. I'm in the women's restroom. Nobody come in here.
Oh, dude, it was a fucking horror movie, dude. I don't wish that on my worst enemy.
I'm so glad we talked about this again.
Yeah, it needed to be back to the light, but we need to cut
way
it.
Better this time.
Yeah,
dude, I'm good.
We're at 35. This has been the Just Trash podcast. I hope you enjoyed my story there at the end.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Follow us on TikTok.
Follow us on TikTok, Just Trash Podcast, YouTube, if you should be watching it from here.
What's up? 2 times?
2 times?
2 times.
All right, 2 times.
Let's get out of here.
Later, people.